Have you ever tried or thought about replacing the inserts for your fingertips in your bowling balls? This is something that if you bowl a lot, you might want to do this regularly, or if you have kids like I do and they're outgrowing their inserts, you might have to do it a little bit more. And I did this recently with my son's ball, and I'm going to share with you how I did it, why, and how it turned out coming up next. So I have a teenager and a preteen, and recently my teenager came to me and said, Mom, my inserts are getting a little bit snug. And I thought, maybe this is a good time for us to learn how to do this. So I checked with our Pro Shop operator to see what size I needed to get for the next size up, purchased those online, which is super easy. And then I just decided to figure it out. And the tools that you need, just a few, are these. So you need a few tools, not many, pretty easy. Like I said, you can order the inserts online, and then you also need some sort of flathead screwdriver. This is just a small one. I had a bigger one that was a little bit too big, so just something like this, and then some super glue. The slow dry super glue is really great. I have some, but I could not find it, so I just used the regular, and it worked just fine. So the first step is you want to remove the old inserts, right? So you just take your tool, your flathead screwdriver, you kind of pry it into a section of one of the inserts that maybe doesn't have the glue, and then you just kind of slowly work around to kind of break the binding or break the glue all the way around. I will say that the first finger that I did was the harder one because I had never done it before. So just kind of working it around, being patient with yourself, and eventually it will come out. And then just do the same thing for the second one, which surprisingly, or maybe not so much, that was a little bit easier for me. Okay, so step 2, you just take the new inserts and you insert them into the holes without the glue. You just want to make sure you have them lined up properly, that they're flush to the ball. And then step 3, you're gonna glue them in. This is probably the trickiest part, I thought, because I wanna make sure that I had it right. So I just took my tool, kind of pried back a little bit of the edge of the insert, and then just dropped a couple drops in, pushed it together so it was, kind of cementing to the ball. And then I just added glue around the sides of it and a few different spots. Then you wanna let that dry for a little bit before you bowl with them. My son wasn't gonna use them that day, so they were able to sit overnight. And you can see there's the new inserts that we put in, and they work just great. So there you have it, guys. It's really easy to change your own equipment out, and I do recommend that if you bowl a lot, you're going to want to change your grips out at least once a year. But if you're noticing that they're getting kind of frayed or kind of pulling away from the sides, it might be time to change them. So you can keep your size on hand. You can buy them online, you can buy them in bulk, and keep some super glue in your bag. And anytime one might fall out or you just need to replace it, now you'll know what to do, and it's pretty simple. That's it for this video today, guys. I hope that it was helpful and useful. If it was and you got something from this video, feel free to leave a comment. Also, if you got something from this video, feel free to like it. And if you want to see more bowling tips, tricks, and useful tools for you, feel free to subscribe to Rebecca Bowls, and we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks.